I'm dealing with lots of trauma. I don't know how to get out of this loop. I'm dealing with this loop of repeated patterns of bad luck, misfortune for so long. No one is going to hear me. Even God is not helping me. Hard work is not my type. Pranam, guys. I'm Khushi Chauhan. And if you're dealing with this, yes, you want to change. You wanted a change because you don't want to deal with this cancer of not getting what you want because of this repeated pattern. You think this repeated pattern is just a problem for you. God is testing you, isn't it? But what about you? Why are you not getting your desires? Do you ever think of it? No, never. You never think of it. Why don't you think about it? First, because you are so much hypocrite. You are being so much hypocrite to your own achievements. For instance, if a person do one squat, only one squat, you will say, congratulations, you just take one step. Really good. You're doing really good. Just for one squat. And when it comes to you did a one squat, you're like, I don't want this kind of thing. I'm not made for just one squat. You're just taking all the negative comments to your own self and all the positive to other people. You're trying to praise others. You're a people pleaser, isn't it? If you're doing it, you're doing it wrong. It's just you became so much hypocrite to your own self that you can't see that your achievements are there. Your opportunities are waiting for you. So stop criticizing yourself. Stop criticizing your achievements. Start gratitude for your achievements. Be grateful that you can just do a one squat, at least a one squat. Okay? The next thing, of course, it is related to it. Stop criticizing yourself now. What you need to do, be unapologetic. Be unapologetic. We had listened this many times that we are not a people pleaser. We shouldn't be people pleaser because we're gonna die one day and we're gonna die just alone. No one's gonna be with us. Even our family members, who's gonna cry for that day, for when we are on the deathbed. So what about after 3 to 6 months? They will just live their life after you. They don't care about you. You just die, it's you. So stop being the real people pleaser. Be unapologetic. If you do something wrong, alright, that's alright for you. Because you're not trying to manipulate your brain again. Stop pondering for your past and dwelling into the future. Don't do it. Don't. Yes, that's not advice, that's the truth. You need to know. Then the third thing for sure is we have listened so many entrepreneurs, so many famous people, achievers. They say that just because of our hard work, we put a lot of efforts, just because of this, we are here. So you think the same way. You're like, alright, I have to put a lot of efforts. So that's a hard work for you. But for instance, there is an exam which is going to happen 3 days later. 3 days later, and there's 6 subjects. 6 subjects, 6 chapters. Take 6 chapters for one exam. There's a 6 chapters for one exam which is going to be held 3 days later. So there are so many unique probabilities, there are so many unique personas of a human. They will treat 3 days like one person can go 6 chapters in one day. He can complete 6 chapters in one day. And the other person can think dividing the 3 days and just go for 2 chapters for 1 day. So there's no revision time for that person. And the other person would think, why not go for something 3 chapters for 1 day? So they're gonna complete the 3 chapters within 2 days. And the last day is for the revision. So there are so many unique people with unique mindset. So why don't you change your hard work theory, like hard work is directly proportional to putting lots of effort? Why don't you say hard work is directly proportional to taking your first step? Taking your first step, if you want to read a book, you purchase a book, but you're not able to read it because you're already procrastinating about it a lot. You're procrastinating about it so much that you're not able to read it. So what will you do? You're not gonna read it for sure. But why don't you just say hard work just directly proportional to taking small? So why don't I take at least 2 minutes of my day and just read at least for 2 minutes of that book? Whatever I'm gonna read. The next day, the same pattern, 2 minutes. For 2 minutes you have to read whatever you're gonna read on that particular book. So you can just go and read it. So now change your hard work meaning to not putting lots of efforts. Just go for taking your first step. Take your first step and then you will be there for sure. Then you're done with these 3 things. Doing just changing the meaning of hard work and being unapologetic. Stop criticizing yourself, being grateful for yourself. So now you're going to ask the universe, the God, the highest power, universe, that I want something. For example, you want something in your life, like $1 million. And God is like, alright, you are in alignment with yourself. So why don't I give you $1 million right now? So that you receive a phone call. But you're not going to take it just because you really hate that person who's calling you. You don't know that person is actually trying to give you $1 million. You're not answering the call. Means you're missing your opportunity. You're taking your problems not as a solution. You take it as just a problem. Your problems is actually your opportunities. When you just start reminding yourself, this is not a problem. I have to pick the call. Maybe this is an opportunity of $1 million, which I asked for because I'm in a proper alignment. So why not try it? Because this is your life. You should take it. You should live your life rather than taking or not taking your things. You're not here to be someone else. You're here to live your life like you are. So why don't you try it? So if you like this video, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. This video is going to be so raw because this is my first video, and if you like some videos like this, I'm gonna post videos once in a week. I don't know which date or day. It's not definite. So for the video itself. Alright? So if you want to change, just change it. Just stop being so much criticized. You don't need to criticize. Be unapologetic. You're taking the small steps. You're not proper alignment. You're taking your opportunity. So if you like this video, just change yourself. Okay?